I applaud you.
Yeah,
Blade Runner, he's the worst thing in that as well.
It's so weird, that role that he plays in that. It's just completely... I got what he was trying to do, but it just comes off so badly.
He does. He's the worst thing in most things. It's just so bad. Oh, he made me stop watching Kerrang. Remember Kerrang?
I remember Kerrang.
He was all over that. He was all over that. He's all over it.
Where there's bury me's.
Oh, fuck off.
I like
It's annoying that those songs are quite good, though.
Yeah, I like 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah.
I've seen them
Really
live
irritating.
a few times. This is before he went all weird and cultish, though.
Yeah.
Did you go to his island? Jared,
No.
please, kiss me up the head.
Yeah,
No.
obvious. Don't watch it.
The emo Pope. Fuck him. He's done. He's done. He's done. And now he's on the cover art. He's done it again. He's done it again.
It's just a hold he has on people.
Gadget, please tell me you haven't been seeing any Jared Leto.
No. On a quick one, because I didn't get to talk about it last week because obviously I wasn't here. I saw Everything Everywhere All at Once, and it's fucking incredible. You should just all go and see it. It's literally one of the best.
So did Biggie, didn't you, mate?
I second that.
I second that. I third it.
Seconded.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
The council has declared it is excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, no, fucking brilliant.
5 stars.
Wild,
amazing.
weird, one of the most batshit crazy films I've ever seen, but it had me laughing, it had me crying, it had me gasping. It was so fucking
I love
good.
films like that take risks like that. Fucking, I'm all
absolutely.
about that shit.
And I'm
Fucking
still,
bring it on.
I'm still astonished. It only cost $25 million to make, and like there were 4 visual effects artists on it. 4.
Fantastic,
Wow.
fantastic. The labour of love.
So
I applaud it.
The
Keep them coming.
The guy that plays the husband from The Goonies, I've got his name, but what a comeback for him, man. Just,
Shot
he was
round.
so good in it.
So
good.
yeah, if you can't see it at the cinema, because it's like limited release at the cinema anyway, when it hits the streaming services, just fucking pay for it, watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But the main thing I want to talk about is something that I know Oodles has done, I know Candy's done as well. We've been watching The Boys, because it's
Boys
back,
is back.
season 3.
The boys are back in town.
Yeah.
My God, what a first episode. Now, there will be a very few spoilers on this, but we have to talk about something that happens in the first 5 minutes of the first episode. Stig, take it.
That
Good lad.
first scene,
Yeah.
wow.
It's
Does anyone know of the concept of sounding? Because it happens, but I'm going to spoil this. So there is a new super...
Spoiler klaxon will go in. Yeah. If you want to avoid spoilers for the opening 10 minutes of Season 3 of The Boys, skip ahead to 53 minutes. Trust me, you don't want this spoiled. See it fresh.
Perfect. I have to talk about this, because it shook me to my core. There is a new... Yeah, take your headphones off. There's a new superhero. Super villain hero called Termite, isn't there?
No,
Termite
was in the very first episode. He just wasn't such a dickhead.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he was,
the
wasn't
very first
it?
episode where Butcher's taking Huey through that soup party, and he does a
he
swan
was.
dive into some woman's vagina because he can go super.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yes,
right.
he
I
does.
remember.
Yes, he does. So he tops that in this. Termite is bisexual, and he has the powers of Paul Rudd in Ant-Man.
Yeah,
basically.
miniaturization.
He can go super small. And what he does with this power, with his boyfriend, he climbs inside his erect penis and massages it from within.
Yeah.
Now, something happens that shook me. Termite also took a big fucking rail of coke. Which I'm led to believe gives you a bit of the sneezers.
It can do. It's a known side effect. Yeah.
I wouldn't know. So he has a little sneeze while he's inside massaging a penis, and he gets big and explodes and destroys his boyfriend. And it's the most horrendous scene I've ever seen on a show in my life.
It's the most horrendous thing. And the good thing about the way that they direct the show, you get that pregnant pause where even the audience has to work out what the fuck they've just seen as the characters work out what the fuck they've just seen.
It's like no scream straight away or anything. It's just like, what the fuck? How? Like, it makes me think that, imagine being the executive producer of this and going up to the heads at Amazon Prime and going, we've got a scene and it's in the first 5 minutes of the new series. Have you ever heard the concept of sounding?
Now bear with me.
Bear with me. It's fucking disgusting, but insane, and it just tips you. It gets you ready for this season, doesn't it? Perfectly.
The thing is, that scene as well, it's actually in the trailer, if you remember, and there was all these, big conspiracies about what's going on. Is this going to be one of the main baddies going around exploding people and stuff? It's like, no, just a throwaway bit right at the beginning. But apparently, the shot with where you really see from Termite's point of view about what he's about to enter. Apparently, that was actually a practical effect as well. So they had to build a giant peen about 20 foot high.
Yeah. But that's the spoiler gone. So Gadget, carry on. I had to talk about it because it's
had to
fucking incredible. so brave.
So the general run of this series is that Homelander's now kind of losing his mind a little bit. Like, this is all the stuff that's kind of established in the trailers and the kind of the lead up.
Yeah, we're not going to deviate anything from the trailers. So it's all trailer shit.
Yeah, so kind of after the kind of annihilation of Stormfront, Homelander's found himself in a bit of a pickle emotionally, but also publicly, because he's constantly being asked, "Oh, how did you not see what Stormfront was a Nazi and shit like that?" And he's having to deal with that, and he's not. He
says the same thing every time, doesn't he? I'm a human, just like everyone else.
He's not used to his motives being questioned. He's also obviously trying to find his son, who Billy has managed to secrete away somewhere. Vought have a new substance, which is a 24-hour version of Compound V called Temp V, which gives people the superhero abilities for 24 hours. So
V24, isn't it?
Yeah, naturally that's going to start coming into it. Huey is working for the group. What's it? The Bureau for Superhero Affairs or something like that.
Something like that.
And effectively, Butcher is working for him, so Butcher's not happy about that. And Frenchie and Kimiko are just trying to have a nice time.
Oh, I love them too.
They're amazing.
I stan Frenchie and Kimiko.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
I love them.
I think this is pitching it up to be the last season. I think the way the story.
I do, mate.
So the first 3 episodes
I genuinely do.
I kind of feel like, they're pitching up to have maybe some kind of climactic battle between Butcher and Homelander in some way, shape, or form, or I don't know. But either way, it looks like it's pitching up the last series. Deep comes back into it in a rather funny set of circumstances, and also one rather horrific moment.
I'm not going to spoil what happens.
Yeah, no, don't spoil what happens. But throughout it, like, Homelander is getting. If you thought he was off the fucking rails in the last series, no, he's getting there, but it's like a more sinister way, because he's not going around murdering people like he used to do. He's kind of just losing it a bit, and it's really interesting to watch. I don't know if it's just because the amount of time between filming season 2 and filming season 3, but Anthony Starr looks like he's aged as well. Like, it looks like, I don't know if they changed.
Tired, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't know if they changed the makeup, but Homelander looks tired now.
His hair's not as blonde as well.
No, you can see his roots. He needs his roots doing.
Yeah.
Butcher is as charming as ever with that fake
every time I hear him talk, it reminds me of like 10 of your voices on D&D, Gadget. Like,
wow, whatever you think of that. It's like it's such a fake Cockney accent, but it suits him down to the ground.
I think it's awful, but it's endearing. It wouldn't surprise me if the character turns around and says, "I'm not even a Cockney." It's just putting it on.
There's a bit in the like the catch up bit in the very opening of it, where where Butcher kind of looks up at Huey and goes, "Don't worry, Daddy's home," and it caused Pip to have a physical reaction.
I mean, like, Carl Urban, everyone knows he's a sexy man, and a lot of women really dig his dyed hair, dyed beard, daddy vibes that he's giving off, and this is the most daddy he's ever been, thematically and physically. It's really good. It's really good.
So, yeah, I mean, there's 3 episodes out on Prime now. It's a 10-episode season, so it's 1 episode per Friday. Garrett watched. It's violent, it's bloody, it's funny, it's actually got some really good drama scenes in this in this opening.
I thought it's quite there's a lot of human elements to it, isn't there now?
Yeah, there's one scene involving something that Billy's watching on a laptop. That's just like, oh man, whew, that was a big emotional beat. That so it's
definitely.
I think it's always delivered that though. It's very different to the comics in that sense. It's looked for that human link, I guess, to make it a bit more grounded. Considering how mad it is.
It's fantastic. It's people when it first came out, people were like, "Oh, it's like Watchmen. It's like Watchmen." This is the furthest from Watchmen you could think of, really. This is not like Watchmen. It's like X-Men.
I mean, they're both violent, I guess.
It's just weird, man.
And I'm loving that they're giving more screen time to Giancarlo Esposito as Edgar Stan.
He's good, isn't he?
Stanley
He's
Edgar,
really
whatever
good.
his name is. I can't remember what his actual character's name is.
Edgar,
that's it. Yeah,
Dan Edgar. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm enjoying seeing more screen time with him because, again, with Homelander trying to act out, like he's the one character that Homelander seems to be afraid of, and it's actually really refreshing to see like Homelander throwing a fit, and then Edgar just sitting there going, "No, you can't do this. You just can't."
No, it's like it's that aspect that they tried to bring it last season. Like, how do you make God kneel to you? You're making me relevant.
Yeah,
that's the only way. That is it.
Or
so Homelander sees himself
him
as God, doesn't he? Or you breastfeed him. my one favourite like little background joke in this, it's not even a spoiler, is when there's like, watch this on Vort Plus and Vort.
Oh yeah,
Vort. He does all the little Vort channels and stuff and hashtag Vort, and I'm like, this is fucking brilliant.
Or was it like VLN, the Vort Lifetime Network or something?
Yeah,
the channel
Vort for women.
Did you know that's exactly what it would be like in real life? They would,
of course it is.
The superheroes would be doing their own films and they'd have all these commercials and their own like sponsorship deals and stuff.
Yeah, they go to Vortland and stuff, don't they? Like, which is like Disney World. But
in this one stick, they've got American Hero, which is Vort's version of American Idol to get someone into the 7.
Yeah.
And you've got Starlight being the host of it, and it's so fucking awkward, every scene involving it.
It's just perfect, though, isn't it? That's exactly how it would be. Even down to the bit where they're like, hang up your capes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's like, take your cape off.
Hang up your capes. You're out. Yeah, you're fired. Oh, and, so fucking good.
Yeah, there's what's it? Queen Maeve's Inclusivity Palace or something like that, which is just bisexual.
Yeah.
Oh, in Wokeland.
Yeah,
in Wokeland, they had LGBTQ plus week at Vortland, don't they? It's fucking fantastic.
It's great. Just if you got Prime, just fucking watch it. It's one of the best things.
I say it to a lot of people though, because you'll know if you're in. Because you'll need a strong stomach to watch this, especially even back in first season. It's not for the faint-hearted at all.
Oh, the blood and special effects budget has gone up on this one. Like, there's some, even these first 3 episodes, there's some bleak shit. There's a couple of moments where
disgusting stuff.
Yeah, where you just sat there going,
Like, you can't eat your dinner and watch this.
Oh, nah. I wouldn't even recommend drinking a beer at times watching it. there's enough moments where the beer's going out your nose when you don't.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Proper shocker. Definitely don't watch it with children. I'd say it's strictly 18 and over, and only if you're at that disposition that you can stomach it, because this makes Tarantino films look fucking child's play.
Yeah, there's some adults you shouldn't watch this with.
Yeah, it's fucking mental. But I love it. Love it. Give me more. Why is it not Friday? That's all I can say. And it will be when you listen to this tomorrow for more.